Hi, second graders. If this is many of you have been using the word ladders for fun every once in a while in the classroom, but if you've forgotten how to use them or you're not very familiar, I thought I would go over this one with you just to give you a reminder as to how this works. And the directions are at the beginning of your word ladder packet so that you have that also as an example. Okay? And you'll also see the very first one is on the front too, but that's the one I'm going to do with you now. Um, so it says read the clues, then write the words, start at the bottom and climb to the top, because when you're using a ladder, you start at the bottom of the ladder and you climb up the ladder. So they're showing you the first word is cow, and each dash is for a letter. It says here now a small bed that can be folded and put away. You're going to follow the direction here. It says change the last letter. So the first two letters are going to be the same. So you know for sure it's going to be something C-O. And you're going to use a different letter here, but it needs to be the word that means a small bed that can be folded and put away. And that's called a cot. A cot is a portable small bed that sometimes people use if they have guests over, or if you need an extra sleeping place in like a hotel room. You might ask the hotel for a cot. Then we're going to go up to number 2. So this is number 1 and this is number 2. This one says a pan used for cooking. Mom makes soup in a big blank. Now it's telling us to change the first letter. So if this letter is going to be different, we know that the middle letter, the vowel, and the last letter are going to be the same. So we want to think, what is a pan used for cooking? Oh, a pot. We use a pot to cook. So you really have to use your thinking skills and think about words and what words mean. Number 3, an animal that lives with a person. Change the vowel. As we know, our vowels are letters A, E, I, O, and U. So that's going to be our middle letter here. This word has a consonant, vowel, consonant pattern. So we know for sure that these letters are going to be the same. And we're going to change this letter. An animal that lives with a person. And if I wasn't sure, I could go through all the vowels. A, pat, E, pet, O, pet, because pit is not an animal. Pot is not an animal. Put is not an animal. Pet. A deep hole in the ground. Change the vowel. So again, we're changing that middle letter. So I can just write these letters here. And now I'm thinking, which vowel would I put in that forms a word meaning a deep hole in the ground? And that's going to be a pit. A farm animal with a snout and curly tail. Change the last letter. So we know that the first 2 letters are going to be the same. We're going to change the last letter. A farm animal with a snout and curly tail, we know is a pig. Boys and girls, I recommend doing this when you're doing your word ladders. You use a pencil and have an eraser with you so that if you do make a mistake as you get towards the top, it'll be easy for you to figure out and erase. And then I'm going to show you how to correct it. So once you have your answers, you'll go through here. Then you'll go back to in the back of your packet. If we're looking at the beginning of it, it gives you the directions. This shows you how to do word ladders. This is mostly for your parents to help you. It goes over and it explains exactly how to do it. Then we included in the back of the packet the answer key for the word ladders that you would be doing. So you can see here, farm fun, page 8, cow, cot, pot, pet, pit, pig, so that you can check to see if your answers are correct, or if you're stuck and you're having a hard time, You can ask a family member to look at the answer and see if you're close or to give you a hint. Um, and that's where you'll find your answer so that you can check your work on your own. Word laders are a lot of fun, and if you really wanted an extension or to challenge yourself, um, you could even try to come up with your own word ladders. That would be a lot of fun. So this is a great way to practice reviewing our reading, vocabulary, spelling, our phonics skills, and in just kind of a quick, fun way. So again, your answers for Farm Fun. And hopefully this has helped you to remember and review how to do word ladders. Have fun, boys and girls.